It is a simple yet profound truth. We become what we think about. Thoughts are things. As personal trainers, our thoughts, beliefs, and actions have a direct impact on our success and the success of our clients. By harnessing the power of this truth, we can unlock the full potential and achieve extraordinary results. Let me tell you a story. It's about me, obviously. And it was when I first started as a trainer. So this is going back about 11 years ago. Before that, let's go back. So I'm 38 right now. Let's go back to when I was 24 and just getting incarcerated for the first time or last time. And what ended up happening is while I was inside, I remember my cellmate, the guy that I was sharing a cell with, he would ask me when we go on the yard, "Hey, what are you going to do when you get out?" I said, "Be a personal trainer." Started working out a lot in there, like a lot. And I started getting the fitness bug. Like I liked working out before, but I really liked it because it helped me with my routine and the mental health aspects of training really really helped during the worst time of my life. And I thought about that in terms of how can I help others with this? So I kept on saying, I'm going to become a personal trainer. I'm going to become a personal trainer. I'm going to become a personal trainer. I'm going to become a manager. I'm going to be able to hire people. I'm going to be able to affect the fitness industry. I'd read articles about other people that were also in my same situation, like in men's health and muscle and fitness, about guys that got released and they started making it in the fitness industry. And I saw the fitness industry and realized that there's no bias in the fitness industry. And what I mean by that is that it doesn't matter what I did because not about what I did is about what I'm doing. It's how I'm helping people. And that's what really matters. The effects and things that I did in the past no longer matter to my future because now I am helping people. And that was the thing that I led with, that I'm going to help people. Fast forward to when I was 28, I get released to Ottawa. I apply to be a personal trainer. I don't get in. I don't get the job. I thought, oh, I guess, well, this doesn't work. And then my wife, my girlfriend at the time, she tells me, hey, try again. And I'm like, okay. So I apply again and I get the job. And the rest is history. Now I'm here talking to you about how to be successful as a personal trainer. And I remember a lot of my associates, a lot of my coworkers would tell me, all my peers would tell me I'm a natural at this. And I never thought about what am I naturally good at? Like, what are the skill sets? And I think about it now so I can help other trainers along in their path towards personal training. So these are the five traits, five keys to success when it comes to personal training. And this is what I've learned in my journey as a personal trainer. First, let's talk about clarifying your vision. That's something that I did. I clarified my vision. What did I want? I want to be a personal trainer. I want to help people. It wasn't anyone else's dream for me. It wasn't when someone else was saying. It wasn't like, "Hey, you should become a personal trainer." It was me. So I clarified my vision and what kind of trainer I want to be. I want to be an impactful trainer. I want to be able to help people. I wanted to be someone that was able to work with anybody. I have trainers I hire and like I want to work with athletes. That's cool. So you only want to work with like a small percent of the population. I get it. They're cool. I want to work with everybody. I want to work with athletes and I want to work with the old person who wants to learn how to walk again. I didn't want specialties, so I guess that's general. I want to work with everybody. Now, I got it myself into powerlifting, so a lot of people think, "Oh, you want to work with powerlifters?" It's like, well, no, just because I powerlift doesn't mean I want to work with powerlifters. I want to work with everybody. I like working with powerlifters. I like seeing the untapped potential of strength get tapped into, but I like seeing that out of everybody. So by clearly defining your goals and visualizing your success, you can set yourself on a path of achieving them. So when I first started as a trainer, I was the trainer who would kill you. That was that guy. I was the guy that wanted to make sure I had one thing going for me. I was the guy that was crush, Hulk, smash. I was that guy. And what it was like, okay, cool. Oh, you're coming to see Manny? Okay, I'll do a leg day. 2 weeks later, you're still hurting from it. I like that because coming from being inside, those were the types of workouts I was doing. I was doing those types of workouts, like literally trying to get to the point where you can't feel your legs. We had something called Widowmakers. Widowmakers were where we did AMRAP sets. We would work up to a 1 rep max. Like most of us get up to 500 pounds for 1 rep, and then we drop down to 225 for as many reps as possible. Right? I remember I remember it would we challenge each other. I was with another guy, Louis, and he was the guy he was the MMA fighter, and he was a good guy. What he would do is we would go to the gym, and he's the one who taught me a lot. He would go up all the way to 500. Cool, okay, and then we go back down, and we started doing 225 for our AMRAP. So the AMRAP started with like 15, then the following week was 20, and then the following week was 30, then the following week was 40. But I pushed myself further and further. Whatever Louis would do, I would try and do more because I wanted to be. I had a competitive nature. I had a one up. I'm not where Louis is, but you know what? I can train hard and I can keep on pushing myself and I can keep on getting better. So my deadlift got heavier. He got a 500-pound deadlift. I got a 500-pound deadlift. He had a 315 bench. I had a 315 bench. He had a 500-pound squat. I had a 500-pound squat. We had a 225-pound clean and jerk. I had a 225-pound clean and jerk. He had a 185 snatch. I had a 195 snatch. I kept on trying to push myself beyond him, right? Because it was a good place to be. I saw him as a pinnacle of health. At the time we were watching a lot of CrossFit as well, which was also a lot of anaerobic exercises. So I had one method and that was it. Make sure you're done and sore. And that was me clarifying my vision of a trainer. I want to make sure me as a trainer, you come in, you know you're getting a workout. Like I wanted people to say at the end of it, "Oh man, I couldn't do this on my own." And that's something that resonated. From there, the next thing is that you got to cultivate a positive mindset. What is a positive mindset? Maintaining a positive mindset is an attitude and focus on the possibilities rather than obstacles. The obstacle that I was facing, obviously, was I was incarcerated. Duh. So at the end of the day, I could have always been looking at my incarceration and seen it as an obstacle, but I never saw it as an obstacle. I got out and I told the truth. I said, "Hey, yeah, I was inside." Right? I put that on my job application. I got the job, but I didn't get the job because I lied. I got the job because I told the truth. Because at the end of the day, I didn't see I was no longer that person. And second chances is everything. So realistically, for me, I looked at it as well, I'm not that guy anymore. And that was a long time ago. I made mistakes. I do apologize. I just served my time for it, but I do want to help people. And if you're in a helping manner, help me help other people. And that's what I looked at it as. So my positive mindset was that. So it festered to help people realize, okay, this guy is not that guy anymore. So I saw possibilities. As a personal trainer, we have to have the power to inspire. We have to have the power to motivate our clients. By cultivating a positive mindset within ourselves, we can create an environment of success for ourselves and our clients. So, in terms of keeping a positive mental attitude all the time, like realistically, it doesn't matter what's happening in the month. My mindset is on that things are going to go well. Things are going to happen. Things are going to go well. Things are going to happen. Things are going to go well. Things are going to happen. I focus on action, and my actions that I do will lead to positive impact. That's it. So my positive mindset is the fact that the only thing I control is the actions that I do. So controlling the controllable is controlling myself. As I control myself, I control what I think, I control how I react. So these are all the ways that I can control that. So my positive mindset is controlled by me. So the next thing that I did, key number three, success is the result of constant effort and dedication over time. Success isn't something that just happens. It wasn't something that I just said, I'm going to be successful. No, it took time. Even when I started as a personal trainer, it took time. You have to take actions constantly, even when progress seems slow. Stay focused on your goal and take small, consistent steps forward. Eventually, you'll achieve through limits physically and in career. And focusing on the actions that lead to success, not the outcome that leads to success. So, as I just talked about this in the last one, which is cultivating a positive mindset. My positive mindset comes from the actions that I do, and the actions that I do are focusing on consistent effort. I don't focus on the outcomes. A lot of people get set up focusing on outcomes. So a lot of trainers I work with are like, all right, Manny, I said I was supposed to do 2 clients. I'm not getting it. Okay, cool. What are the actions you're doing? Well, I'm not doing anything. Well, that's why you're not getting it. Yeah, but like, I try and talk to people, they're not like saying yes. How many people did you talk to? 2. Well, who'd you talk to? I use this example because it's a key thing. Let's say, for instance, I told you that there was a $10,000 check written to you and it's placed underneath a rock. That rock is with 100 other rocks. And you have to flip some rocks to find that check. So that check is taped to one rock, and that rock is with 100 other rocks in a pile. And I said that if you look through that pile, you will find $10,000 for you. What are you going to do next? You would look for it, right? Yeah. Well, that's kind of how this works. You can't stop doing the work because the work is tough. You got to keep on doing the work, even if it feels slow, even if you're tired, even if you don't have enough. You need to do it. A lot of times trainers give up too early. You're giving up too early because of what? Because you just couldn't get it? But how much effort did you put into it? Are you honestly saying that you've put the most amount of effort into it? If not, why not? What's stopping you? The only thing stopping you is you. You're stopping yourself from moving forward in that. So when it comes down to consistent effort, is the dedication. It's focusing over time to continue focusing on success and focusing on the actions that lead to success. So in personal training, the one action that leads to success is consistently meeting people. Period. If you consistently meet people and let people know you're a trainer and you're looking for clients, you will get success. Working in a big box gym is the simplest thing. I'll give you the keys to it right now. Be at the gym that you work at. Meet everyone that walks in. Let them know you're looking for a client. Give everyone a free session. Ask them for a sale. That's 5 things right there. Write them down. If you do those 5 things, I guarantee you'll be writing me letters saying, oh my gosh, I gained so many clients. It's that simple, but it does require you to do work. So that work is focusing on, even when it's tough, you do it. Manny, how do you get people to say yes when they don't want to? Well, did you actually make the value, or do you make the value proposition big enough? Did you ask them and show them the value that you have? Or are you just expecting people to say yes to you because they're you? Who are you? You're new. You're too new for people to know who you are. You have no name for yourself. You have no history and you have nothing. So what you have to do is you need to act as if you're hungry. Act as if it's day one. Act as if if you don't do something, you're going to get kicked out on the streets. And for some people, that's the literal sense. It's they're back against the wall and I need to make this happen. I want to make this happen. This is my dream. How am I going to do it? So let's continue to the next point. Point number 4. The field of fitness is consistently evolving. To stay ahead of the curve and provide the best possible service to your clients, continuously to improve your skills and knowledge. Attend workshops, pursue advanced certifications, seek out mentorship opportunities. If you're listening to this right now, I can guarantee you you're seeking out ways to get better, which is good. Good on you. Keep doing stuff like this. Keep listening to podcasts. Keep watching YouTube videos. Keep reading books. Keep on seeking out, talking to your manager, talking to your mentor, talking to the person who got you into the game. You want to attend workshops. There's a workshop here that's coming up. It's called CanFit Pro. It's going to be in August. I'm going to be interviewing a bunch of trainers, a bunch of managers, a bunch of business people who are in this field, who are crushing it, and we're going to be talking about it. I'm going to expect you to listen to it. But You want to be at those workshops. You want to be in those places. You want to find mentors. So I'm gonna tell you about a story about me in terms of figuring out how to get courses. What I started doing is I do courses every 3 to 6 months. Whenever I get in a lull being the fact I get stagnant in my training, I do a course. Whenever I do a course, all of a sudden I start selling more training. Oh wow, that's magical. It's not magical. It's focusing on the action, the consistent action that leads to success. What's the consistent action that leads to success? One consistent action of leading to success is constantly evolving, constantly learning. If you're using the same tricks that you were using 5 years ago, who are you? The industry already left you. Someone else is going to be saying something different. So I personally always focus on doing courses every 3 to 6 months, and I'm always growing in the areas that I'm weakest. The biggest area that most trainers need to grow on, every trainer needs to grow on, is communication, is being able to speak, being able to talk about what you're saying to people, get people to understand it. I'm not saying that you need to be perfect. Perfection is not something that you want to do. Perfection is not something you're chasing after. What you're chasing after is the always improvement. So perfection is saying I have no room for growth. And I know a lot of trainers that are like that are like, I'm a great trainer. I'm good at what I do. Okay, cool. What is it that you need to work on? I don't need to work on nothing. I'm a great trainer. I'm good at what I do. I love your mantra. I love what you're saying. That's great. Your confidence is amazing. But what you're also saying is that there is no room for growth. The moment you say that is the moment you start declining. You can look at every philosophical book, it tells you that. That's a secret of life. You can't say that I have no more room for growth. Bruce Lee talked about it. Be like water. Water is still and can move and also take on everybody. If a cup is full, and let's say, for instance, I have a cup and it's full of water, if you keep saying that you're full, then you can't take any more water. You should be to the point where you're overflowing, to the point where you're passing on to others. Who are you training? Who are you mentoring? Who are you helping? Right? This is why I do this, is so I can get more. And my me getting more and working on more helps me become better at what I do. So always focus on doing courses and doing new workshops or going to different seminars. All right, last but not least, number 5. Finally, believe in yourself and your clients. Believe in your ability to achieve your goals as a personal trainer. You set out to be a personal trainer. No one put a gun to your head and said, be a personal trainer. You said, this would be a great career choice. Did you talk to someone about it? Do you realize it's going to be hard? Do you realize it's going to be split shift? Do you realize you're going to run your own business? If the answer is no, then you got to sit down and figure out, do you actually want to be a trainer? Are you actually about that life? Because you're not, that's cool. Don't do it then. Because what you're doing is you're just half in. What you're doing is you're affecting the actual industry in a negative way. Because you're the type of trainer who is half in, you're a poser. And so when people say, I had a trainer, I have to talk to them and I'd say, oh, tell me more about your trainer. Oh, they never wrote anything down. They never showed up on time. They never really cared about this. They never changed my workout program. I felt like I was doing the same thing all the time. Oh, it sounds like your trainer wasn't a trainer. It sounds like it was a fitness enthusiast. You're setting up. It's like a surgeon who doesn't want to be a surgeon. Do you want that guy cutting on you? No, you would want that guy to quit. Find another profession. I'm saying that to you. If you don't want to be a trainer, bye, get out of here. Because what you're doing is you're actually affecting us. You're affecting the industry and growth. You're affecting where it needs to go. So don't do it. No one's forcing you to do this. And the other way around is this: if you want to be a great trainer, be a great trainer. Focus on that. Put your effort in. Put your 1,000, 2,000 hours in. Be that guy that's going to crush it. It's not about how much money you're going to make, it's how much impact you have. How much impact are you having on people as a trainer? How many people are you working with? And if the answer is no one or not enough, if you're losing clients every month instead of gaining clients, that's a problem. It's a big problem. Another thing that happens in a big box gym, bonus. Well, not bonus. I haven't finished that. But another thing that happens in the big boss gym is that people they get rid of belief. So what happens is that after the first year, I talk about the first year a lot. First year is the hardest for trainers. It is one of the hardest times of your life because it's a new career. If you've never had business experience before, you're now a business person and someone's saying, here's the keys to a business. And you're like, I don't know how to run this thing. Having a good manager helps. Having someone that's willing to tell you and show you exactly what you need to do helps. But how teachable and coachable are you? Teachability and coachability is everything. Are you willing to listen to someone and take their advice and do it? Or are you going to continually do stuff by yourself? The benefits of working in a big box gym is you have a system in play for you to work. If you don't want to work that system and you just want to figure it out yourself, don't work at a big box gym. Because then what you're doing is that you're working at a big box gym and then you're not going to like the job because it's designed around a system that's playing for people to get results. You got to believe in yourself and you got to believe in your clients. You got to believe in your clients and the fact that they can actually get to the results that they want and they can achieve their fitness goals. You have to give the belief. You have to have enough belief to pour the juice out for your client. So your client who might come in with that much belief, you need to come in with the rest to fill that cup. Instill belief and confidence in your clients and empower them to unlock their full potential. Your clients will sign up with you if they believe that you can help them. If they don't believe you can help them, they're going to tell you something. They're going to be polite. Hey, sorry, man. I'm going to try a new class. Hey, sorry. I'm going to go try this new thing. What they're actually saying, like, let's be completely honest here. What they're actually saying is, I tried you. It was good, but I want to go somewhere else. I'm telling you right now, as a seasoned professional, seeing tons and tons of people work with so many different clients, when clients say that, it's not that, it's you. And you have to take that and realize, like, what am I doing wrong that this person doesn't want to continue with me? And you have to grow. So, like, it is feedback. The feedback is their money is their feedback. If they don't continue with you, that's feedback to you. What are you going to do next? Right? Did you follow up with them? Like, figure out, like, have an exit interview. Hey, what's one thing that you would improve? What's one thing that you'd be able to, what's one thing you would add? What's one thing you would subtract? Okay, thank you so much. Do you have any friends that you're thinking that would want to take their fitness to the next level that I can help or I can sit down with and give them a free session? Like, run this like a business. Instead, what you're doing is you let your clients go and then you didn't get anything from it. That's cool, except that's not business. Your client will sign up with you if they believe that you can help them. If they don't think so, they will give you every excuse in the world of why they can't start or continue with you. Take that to the bank. Those are the 5 keys to success in personal training. If you have 5 more, drop it in the comment section. I love to hear it. Thank you for joining us today on the Rise and Thrive podcast. I hope you found this episode valuable, and I hope that it can unlock the full potential to you as a personal trainer. Be sure to tune in next time for tips, insights, and inspiration. If you liked what you saw, make sure you share this with a friend. Okay? Because this one will be really good. I'm gonna put more out like this. And as we get closer to the summer, you're gonna want to see the interviews I have stored up. I'm gonna be talking to a lot of seasoned veterans that have been in the game for a long time, interviewing a lot of people and bring them to you guys. Until next time, keep striving for success. And remember, we become what we think about. See you next time. Peace.